Hello and welcome to today's IELTS video lesson with the IELTS coach. In today's lesson, I want to talk about when and how you prepare for the IELTS exam. So how much time should you spend on each of the skills and when should you study for each skill? So I've recently had a question from a student asking, is their study schedule okay? Is it suitable? So I'd like to just give my thoughts on how much time you should spend on each skill and when you should do each of the skills. So let's just imagine that you have 3 months to prepare for your IELTS exam, or even 5 months or a year. My advice when you prepare is to make sure you practice each skill every week. So don't, as some students do, and I've seen some students ask if this is okay, some students might do speaking practice or prepare for the speaking exam in January, and then do the listening exam in February, reading in March, writing in April, and then they take the exam in May. I don't like this idea. I disagree with it because if you do that, the speaking preparation you did in January, you will have forgotten by the time you do the exam in May. So I don't like spending 1 month on one skill, the next month on another skill. My preferred way, my advice is to divide the week for each skill. So speaking on Monday, listening on Tuesday, reading on Wednesday, writing on Thursday. And then I would also advise Friday, review all of those. Spend 15 to 20 minutes reviewing each of the skills. This can work depending on how much time you have. If you only have 1 hour a day, no problem. Spend 1 hour on Monday speaking, 1 hour Tuesday listening, and so on. If you have 2 or 3 hours, then you could do that. 2 or 3 hours for speaking, or divide it up, speaking and listening. But my advice is don't go more than a week, certainly not more than 2 weeks, without looking at each skill. If you spend 1 month preparing for listening, 1 month later you will have forgotten most of what you've learned. The review part is very important. So that's just my advice on how to schedule your IELTS preparation. Don't focus on one skill and then ignore it for a long period of time. Try to spend time each week on each skill. Also, by dividing up your lessons, make sure you spend some time reviewing what you did the previous week.